Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel. It's the Tipsy Intuitive here to do your general life reading for January 16th through the 31st. I hope you all are doing well. Grab your sips. I've got mine right here and let's get into it. So, as I was tapping into your energy, one message came through loud and clear, and it was if you don't give a damn, we don't give a so we'll see where that takes us. I started by pulling a few oracle cards just to get a sense of the overall energy for this reading. The first one that came out is time to go. The second one that came out is message in a bottle. The third one is deep knowing. And the last that came out is get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, and connect with nature. So let's pull some tarot for you and get a feel for your energy and what else is lying ahead of you. So what we have to start with, we have the Seven of Swords that came out kind of sideways. Let's check challenges, obstacles, and unknown. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. For advice from Spirit. Okay, that's a lot of cards. We will not take all of those. Advice from Spirit, please. Okay, we have one that flipped out. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. And for your potential outcome, we have the Magician in reverse. So let's grab another deck and clarify these a little bit. Current energy for Pisces. Current energy for Pisces. We have the Three of Cups. Challenges, obstacles, and unknown. It's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Advice from Spirit, we have the King of Swords. And for the potential outcome, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse, which is nice because look where we started. Let's get some oracle and get a few more messages before we dive in. We have one for your current energy. We have challenge. One flipped over for challenges and obstacles. We have the next step. For advice from Spirit, we have respond versus react. And for the potential outcome, we have past programming. Okay, so let's dive in. So looking at the overall energy with time to go, message in a bottle, deep knowing, and get grounded, it seems like you're in a place of transition right now. That you know wherever it is you are in life, whether it be with career or just finances, life circumstances, you're not where you want to be and you feel like there's something bigger and better out there for you. And you know that it's time to leave this place. And you might be a little bit, I heard, twitchy, waiting for something to come along, a sort of signal that says, okay, now is the right time to move. When we look at your current energy, we have the Seven of Swords that came out a little bit sideways. And we also have the Three of Cups upright, along with challenge. Delay or detour beneficial, revise, rethink, follow signs, guidance, and test before leveling up. So it feels like this energy that you're in of trying to move to a different place in your life is something that's pretty exciting to you. And you might be coming out of a phase where there is a little bit of a struggle period. And so you're kind of thinking through, testing the waters. Okay, what's next for me? What does this look like? Where do I need to go? What steps do I need to take? It feels very reflective. It feels very contemplative, but it feels like you're coming out of a very rough patch. And there's a lot of optimism for what's to come. So for the challenges, obstacles, and what's unknown, we have the Knight of Pentacles. we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have the next step. Daily steps towards your dream, manageable goals, mentorship, doors opening, and success. So while I feel like you're in this energy of change and you're looking forward to sort of the next iteration of your life, I'm also feeling a little sense of laziness almost, where it feels like you're so relieved to be out of this struggle, and things seem a bit calm right now for you. You're just kind of basking in it almost, like, all right, things are quiet, like I want more and I feel like I should have more, but for right now I'm just gonna marinate in this for a minute, because I feel like this is the first time in a while that you've truly been able to exhale. So I think one of your challenges in getting to this next iteration is to kind of start taking those steps, to start putting the work in that you need to actually get there. What we have in terms of advice from Spirit, we have the Four of Swords in reverse, we have the King of Swords, and we have respond versus react. Express from a loving place, old trigger and trauma yields drama, new beneficial thought patterns. So with these cards, I'm feeling that Spirit is saying it's time to come out of this stagnancy. It's time to come out of this resting place. If you want to get to the point in life where you need to be, where you're completely, authentically, wonderfully, wholly yourself, speaking your truth, living life on your terms, you have to get up. You have to stop sort of slow walking it. You have to start putting in the work. You have to start taking these next steps. And in that way, you will put yourself in a place of control, of more control, where if something were to pop up, then you're able to respond versus react to it. You can be a lot more proactive in creating the life that you want, instead of reacting to things that sort of happen along the way, which is what can happen when you're in this place of floating along. You're just kind of allowing things to happen, which isn't necessarily a bad thing all of the time. But when you have a goal, when you have something that you're trying to achieve, it's often a lot more beneficial to take those steps to work towards making that happen and let the universe assist you along the way, instead of just kind of, being there and seeing what happens. So if you stay on this path, the potential outcome we have is the Magician in reverse, the Seven of Swords in reverse, and we have past programming. Choose your beliefs, recognize false stories, external conditioning, make decisions that support your goal. So what we have here is that once you start taking the steps, you'll come out of this sort of wishful thinking and this sort of, okay, well, if it's meant to happen, it'll just happen. I don't have to do anything. I think you'll break yourself out of that. And you'll also break yourself completely out of this Seven of Swords energy. And remember, that's sort of the energy that you're in now, where you're coming out of this rough period. That's over. You start taking steps, you start taking control over your existence, over your destiny. You utilize all of your free will to make this happen, to create this life that you want. And with the past programming card, you're choosing to believe that you can have it. And in taking these actions, you're starting to make better decisions that support you on the path to what it is that you ultimately want, which, very good thing. It seems like you're taking control of your life, which is dope. Congratulations. So we'll pull one last oracle card to see if there is any additional information that Spirit wants to provide, and it seems as though they do. We have a few cards that popped out for you. The first is that we have be open to love. We also have nurture yourself first. And the last card is correct your mistakes. And so with this sort of last little bit of guidance that we have from Spirit, it seems as though you're taking the right steps. You're healing from the past. You're taking control over your life. You're starting to put the work in to get to where it is that you want to be. And so I think Spirit is saying, be open to the possibilities. Be open to exploring new things that will make your heart sing, but continue taking care of yourself. This healing process should be ongoing. It's something, nurturing yourself should not only happen when there are rough times. Even in the good times, you should make sure to take care of and support and feed your spirit so that it stays in a healthy space. And that's not to say that, sometimes obstacles will come up. Sometimes you take a misstep here and there. It happens. We're human. That's a part of our journey. That's a part of our existence. But you know what? Correct it, forgive yourself, and keep moving towards what it is that you ultimately want. And I think you'll be A-okay. So I will leave it there. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that this resonated with you somehow. If it did, make sure to hit the like button and also hit subscribe so you don't miss out on any future readings. In the meanwhile, feel free to share with your friends, family, coworkers, everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.